You're listening to the Daily Nugget, dnugget.com, for Valentine's Day, Wednesday,
Ooh.
February 14th. I had to remember what date Valentine's Day was. That's how romantic I am.
As always, you are killing it with the date.
Woo! It's Paternal Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And this goes back to Christmas, but I think this is an important conversation to have.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a girl that decided to give a list to Santa Claus, like kids are apt to do. But the list is a little different than maybe what you had on your list.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, iPhone 15
Pro Max.
Pro Max.
Of course.
You're not just getting the $1,000 iPhone. You got to get the $1,500 iPhone.
Ooh.
Santa, can you also deliver AirPods Pro? Wait, and then number 3 is AirPods Max? You want both?
Which is it? How many ears do you have?
And
needs,
aren't
like-
AirPods Max just headphones?
I think so. I don't know.
All right.
I don't live in the Apple ecosystem.
Number
do I
4
care.
is an iPad Pro. And then number 5. Okay, see, number 5 is the first one that actually makes sense. The drawing projector. That's good old school family fun. Drawing projector.
Mhm.
Analog fun. Number 6, a Stanley mug, a blue one. I mean, that's the most affordable thing on this list so far.
It's also the most expensive
Wow.
cup ever.
Jen, do you have a Stanley? I feel like you have a Stanley. You have 2.
I don't. I have a knockoff.
Oh, that's right. The Blingly.
All right, the mermaid
Mhm.
mug.
We're going to call it the Blingly.
I have the $30 version.
Which is funny because I think the regular version's only 50. So it's only...
Only 50.
Only.
I can't believe I
I
said
want
that.
to know who started the rush on Stanley mugs. I don't understand.
Stanley did.
Yeah.
Their mugs.
Actually, I read about this. It was like a marketing thing. It's been around forever, decades. And it was to like their demographic was like middle-aged men, older men, camping, and like keeps your drink hot or cold, blah blah blah. And then some random
money.
lady blogger, the blogger started it, saying that she used it for whatever, her water that day and some concoction that she made, and then it just took off. And then they, instead of saying no, this is for middle-aged men, they ran with it.
Well,
Marketing.
middle-aged women are kind of the money demographic, aren't they?
True.
Like, they're the ones that spend the most money in the world.
Yep.
Andy,
Target demographic is women aged 25 to 54. That is considered
Wow.
the money demographic.
From youngins to cougars.
Wow.
I don't think they say that, but thank you.
I've been accused of worse. So
But
yeah,
where on this list is like socks? You know? a
well, hold on.
toothbrush,
Okay, so that was
a
number 6.
notebook.
There's more on the list, Jen.
Okay.
Number 7 is Polaroid camera.
Well,
I mean, that's a little more old
$100
school,
Why
right?
do you need a camera
Um,
when
yeah,
you have
fancy ones now.
iPhone?
Yeah, those are expensive now.
Well, it's part of the analog thing. Like it's cool because it's old school, and again, it just prints out. That's cool that it prints out right away.
Yeah, but now that it's cool again, they're expensive again.
It's true. I remember the old Polaroids at church when people would like the church lady was running around with the Polaroid. They were so excited. Take your picture, and then they're like, "Hold this and shake it."
Which
And the
doesn't
shaking
actually do
does
anything.
nothing.
It doesn't do anything at all. You just gotta wait.
That song.
Was it Outcast that led us wrong on that?
I
Shake
don't
it like a
know.
Polaroid picture does not work. And then she goes expensive again. Number 8 is a MacBook computer. I'm surprised it's not a MacBook Pro.
Yes. She's trying to be conservative.
Yeah, she's like, well, I mean, I guess if I can just get a MacBook. Then she says, I really want a MacBook for school. And then she also puts, I really want an iPhone 15 Pro Max.
I mean, this young lady needs to get her make up her mind.
So apparently this was from, if you go to USPSOperationSanta.com, kids put in their Christmas list so you can help, maybe fulfill a Christmas gift for a kid that isn't getting anything.
Well, this girl's getting nothing.
Wow.
Apparently,
I
so
wonder
this,
how many items on her list she did get.
she got the drawing projector, which was just a light. You're going to get a light. It was this. Here's your drawing projector.
They gave her transparencies and a light bulb.
Mhm.
You could do that. Think about all those
Yeah.
the old transparency projectors that are not being used anymore.
I
You
have
could
one
probably-
at my house.
right. That's
Whoa.
that's the trick. That's all you
Yeah.
need.
That's it.
You
Those
remember
light
those
bulbs.
during worship at church?
Oh yeah.
You're reading, you're
And
singing
then you
along,
yell-
and then the hand of God comes
Yeah.
and changes the lyrics.
And everyone would stare at Ethel when she wasn't doing it right.
If you're falling asleep at the job. Made me think though, what was your favorite Christmas gift that you got as a kid?
Oh, I know for sure.
Sam.
The original Nintendo from my parents came
Well, how
with.
old? Do you remember how old you were when you got it?
Oh, I was like 7 or 8. You know, like my mom and dad thought it was hilarious because I was asking for a Nintendo for like the entire year. I wouldn't shut up about it. And my dad kept saying, "Nope, we got you a rubber baseball and a bat." And that's what they said all year. And yeah, I opened it up. I was so excited, and oh man, I was on it all the time.
So if your parents would have just given you a rubber baseball and a bat, you would have been like a high
I
class
would have been
athlete.
probably pretty violent.
You're pretty violent. I was going to say you're going to be a pro athlete. You could be playing for the Minnesota Twins right now.
False. I am not what you would call athletic or
Gene either.
or in shape or a sports fan.
Enthusiast.
He's not an enthusiast.
No, I am not.
Janelle, I feel like I can't wait. What was the gift you loved as a kid?
Oh, you're gonna love this, Andy.
I bet
Was it one of those wheels with a stick?
No,
Sam!
no.
Sam, they hadn't invented the wheel yet.
Oh, my bad.
That was.
Oh, come on. I'm not that
Oh yeah,
old.
let's double down. Okay, great.
Don't be
It was a
ridiculous.
Smith Corona typewriter.
Janelle, I was
That's
trying to have
not
your
better.
back, and then you go and say that.
Better.
It wasn't a stick with a wheel. It was a typewriter.
It was very clicky.
I bet that was lovely, though, Janelle.
Did it
Well,
do
and
the
here's
thing
why.
when you get to the other thing?
Here's why it was my favorite gift, because I asked for that and I didn't expect it because I thought, well, my parents wouldn't get it for me anyway. So all that to say, there was a box that was like a typewriter sized box underneath the tree, but it was too light for a typewriter and it shook. There was like, I couldn't understand. We were present shakers at our house. So yeah, I know. We
I
I
spoiled
guess
the
you're in
fun.
trouble.
So anyway, all the way up until Christmas morning, I thought I couldn't figure out what that gift was until I laid hands on the gift, and then I knew. Yeah. Not in a spiritual way, of course.
It has the aura of a typewriter.
So it just was a light typewriter.
No, my mother wrapped up a brick and 3 pecans to throw me off.
Wow.
Hilarious.
A brick
It
and 3
worked.
pecans.
That is so funny.
I don't know if we're gonna start coming up with titles that are not exactly what the episode's about, but if it is, that's the name of this episode:
A brick and 3 pecans.
Merry Christmas.
And that's the nugget.
There you go.
If you have some, you have an idea or what you did when you were a kid. I don't even know. I'm just thrown off by the brick and 3 pecans. I'm just like, you remember the amount of
Your
pecans.
favorite Christmas gift. Come
There
on.
we go. nuggethatemail@gmail.com. And 3 pecans. Is that too many or not enough?
Not for a pie.
That's true.
Not for a pie.
You can't make a typewriter out of that many. You think you
I'll
need
be
at least
here all
10.
week, friends. That's all
At least 10 to make a typewriter.